Well, it is Father's Day, and first and foremost to all the fathers, happy Father's Day. Um, if you know anything about me, for those of you that I actually talk to, since 2011, I have seizures, and I usually have them when I'm sleeping, and I I'll say I've had maybe 6 or 7 of them while I've actually been awake. One of the last ones that I had, I was making dinner and I was cutting onions. I was talking to my sister on the phone. I told her that I had just cut the oven on, and next thing that I know, I am being woken up. There is blood all around me, and I had a knife in my hand at the time. I I don't get a sensation of me having seizures or anything like that. And like I said, I usually have them in my sleep. With my last girlfriend, in a 4 year time span, I went to one hospital 43 different times for my seizures. And when I started having them, the doctor said that they were just from stress. And like I said to my doctor, well, how in the hell am I having them in my sleep if I'm supposedly so stressed out? And why aren't other people having them if you're just giving me the generalization that it's stress? So I'm taking about, I'll say 7,500 milligrams of medication per day and still having the seizures. Like I have grand mal seizures. I'll have seizures where basically I just go to sleep and I'll wake up on the floor, or I've had seizures where I go to sleep and I wake up strapped down to a gurney in the back of an ambulance, or the craziest seizure that I had in 2020, I had to be airlifted. And I was about an hour and a half from where I stayed at. I had no clue how I got there. I was told I died 2 times on the flight. So it gets to you a lot, especially on a day like today. I've talked to my youngest already. And like I said, he's gonna be 3 and he can say dada and all that stuff. So like he can talk with no problem, and he likes to be a jokester, likes to clown around and all that. So it was nice to talk to him. My 2 oldest I haven't talked to. I already know I'm not going to talk to them, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm their father. I messaged my daughter. She has a cell phone. Like I said, she'll be 14 this year in July. I messaged her just to say, no matter what, I love you. I miss you guys, and hopefully I can see you sometime this year. I even messaged her mother just to say thank you for everything. I still apologize for what the hell happened with us, because no matter what, she's always going to be the victim and shit. That shit gets annoying, but that's a whole other can of worms. That fuck it. But on this day, truly it's about fathers, and whether you can see your child or not, just making the attempt to be in their life is a big thing. It's a big thing. Whether they know that you made the attempt or not is a whole nother conversation. Because I have all the messages that I've sent to my daughter, all of them. She's responded maybe 7 times total in the last 5 years. And that's because of what's been said about me. Like I said, for those of you that actually know me, no, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But I don't try to come off like I'm perfect. I know that I fucked up. I know that I haven't been the best version of myself, but I'm working towards that. And all you can do is work towards that every single day. And I feel like with me being the most stable that I've been, it has helped me a hell of a lot. I have plans of what I want to do for my children, and I want to stick to those goals. I told the mother of both of my children, well, all of my children, that my seizures are probably going to kill me. I want to see my youngest walk across the stage when he graduates. Do I think that'll happen realistically? No. When I've talked to my mom and told her this, she'll say, that's the first thing she'll say, Derek, don't talk like that. You can't think like that. I have to think honestly. Honestly, I have a feeling that I'm going to go to sleep one night and just not wake up because it's happening. I've been brought back to life, but that shit is only going to work so much. I'm not smoking weed, I'm not drinking, I don't do any other drugs, don't pop pills, no shit like that. And I'm still having seizures. They still say it's stress. Nothing's going to change that. I've done the sleep studies in 3 different states. I've done a study in Georgia, I've done a study in Illinois, and I've done a study in Iowa. Been at the hospital for a week by myself to the point where they completely take me off my medication and aren't giving it to me for days at a time. Don't have a single medication, don't have a single seizure. But within 72 hours, usually of me coming home, I have one. And all they say is to rest, take your medication, make sure you're hydrated. That's it. That is literally it. Seeing the hurt in the person's face that you love after you've had a seizure and you don't even know that you've had a seizure. Just them being truly so scared. I wouldn't wish that shit on nobody. You have no clue what has even happened to you. And it just looks like they went through a war by themselves. That shit sucks. It does. So on a day like today, where like I said, a lot of fathers they don't even get a chance to see their children, talk to them, none of that shit. It's nice to know that you have someone that truly can relate to you, you can talk to. I have an idea, like I said, and I've been doing it for about a year and a half now, writing a book. There's 8 billion of us. Why not have a conversation about the shit? So that's what I'm doing. This video isn't going to be as long as my other one, truly because it's about Father's Day and it's supposed to be a celebration. So celebrate my pops who still in the hospital right now. Celebrate my little bro. Just had his, like I said a couple days ago, had his baby and stuff like that. So just want to celebrate all the fathers out there and just know that whether you see your child or not, at one point or another, you'll have the opportunity to at least try to explain your half. And if your child doesn't understand that, then you can go from there. I truly still have the hope that my daughter just randomly called me one day and just say that she misses me. I know I'm gonna cry like a goddamn baby. Or if I get to see them, hold them for the first time in 5 years, I know I'm gonna cry. And I'll never want to let them go again. But I'll have no choice. Their mother has already said, if I go and see them, I can't take them nowhere. But if I go out there and see them, I'm supposed to sign up on passport. For what? You don't have the fucking money to take them out of the fucking country. The hell you need a passport for? Seriously, the hell you need a passport for something that you may or may not do? No, get them normal IDs. Go from there. But if you say that, then once again, you're maligned as the bad guy. I've been the bad guy the last 5 years. Shit ain't gonna change. My daughter can get her own passport in 2 years if need be. If you really want me to be a bad guy, I just want to be in my children's life, and you aren't letting that happen because you are still pissed at me. You won't let our past be in the past, and you can't even see that, and it's my fault. So it'll be my fault. To Janessa, GL, Cash. I love all three of you equally, and with the plans that I have, all three of you will be taken care of, no matter what. And that's truly all that I care about. That is all that I care about. I know the seizures are going to kill me. The medicine that I'm taking right now looks like a horse tranquilizer. 500 milligrams of Keppra, 7 of those per day. 4 500 milligram capsules of Depakote at night. 7 300 milligram capsules gabapentin every day. I'm still having seizures. You want to know how I know I haven't had a seizure? Every morning when I wake up, as long as my bed is not wet, I literally have to look over my body to make sure I don't have any new scars from falling somewhere or something like that. I have a scar right here on my chest from me falling into a table. I have the scar above my eye right here from me falling into a nightstand. I don't remember none of this. And all I want to do is just tell my kids that I love them. And this is how I have to do it. So, I love you guys. And it's Father's Day. So, I hope you guys have had a good day. And hopefully I'll see y'all soon. Love you.